Okay. So let me start. So in the last lecture, we have seen a process. Like process was we start with the idea, and like in the first example, we start, okay, I want a code that will differ only in one place. Then we told you it's a gray code, and once we have this idea, then we start writing the truth table. We have written a truth table, and based on the truth table, we have derived the functions for the output with the help of K-map. Once we got that Boolean expression for the K-map, then we are able to make the circuit. Right? So that process we have seen in the last lecture. Right? So today we will also follow the same process, but before that, let's understand variety of circuit. So in general, in digital design, we have two variety of circuit. One is combinational circuit and another is, okay, it's wrong. Yeah, it's correct. So the entire, if you look into the entire thing, that is the sequential circuit. Right. So in digital system, these two variety of circuits are there. Right. Now, what is difference between these two variety of circuits? If you look into the combinational circuit, here output is depend only on the input. Means output is the function of inputs only. Right. So you can say we have, like we have seen gray code convert binary to gray code, or you can say 7-segment display, or any these type of circuits is comes under the combinational circuit. Similarly, if you say adder, or you can say addition, addition is depend upon the input and you will get a output. Similarly, if you say multiplication, that is also depend upon the input only. Similarly, you say comparator, that is also depend upon the input only, right? And these variety of circuits is known as the combinational circuit. Now we have another variety of circuit which not only depend upon the inputs but also depend upon the previous output. Now you can say, what can be the example of this? Can you give one example which is depend upon the previous output as well? Anything that came in your mind that depend upon the previous output. Whenever you compute next output, it can depend upon the previous output along with the input. Yes, anything that came in your mind.
कोई भी
Any
सीक्वेंस हो
example?
गया ABCD.
Sequence. Okay.
Logic gates.
Logic gates is depend upon only the inputs. Whatever input, based on that it will give the output. Any other? Like you have seen in Python programming something that is depend upon the previous input as well. Can we say Fibonacci series?
Recursive functions.
Yes,
Not recursive function, but Fibonacci series is depend upon the previous output, because the next output is summation of previous two. So you can say previous output is also important for us. Similarly, if you say counter, counting something, suppose you are counting from 1 to 100, let's say. So in that case, normally what you write, suppose your count is increased by 1, right, plus 1. So in that say, suppose you start with 0, then next will be 1. Now what will be the next value? That will be depend upon the previous output, that is 1, plus what counting we are looking for. What is the increment? So that increment will be your input, and previous output will also be the input, so that you will get the next output. Similarly, you will say now previous output is 2, increment is 1, now you will get the 3. Now instead of plus 1, I say I want to increment plus 3. So in that case, suppose you start with 0, then 3, then next value will depend upon what was the previous output, that is 3, and what was the input, plus 3. So you'll get 6, and so on. So it means if you say counting is heavily depend upon the previous output. Means this output you need to save into the memory so that you can get the next output based on the previous output. And these kind of circuits is known as the sequential circuit. Getting anyone? So once you club them combination circuit with memory, it is sequential. Yes.
सर लूप्स भी फिर sequentially हो गए.
Yes, if you are looking for loop, yes, definitely it is sometimes it is sequential. Whenever you are worried about, okay, the next value is depend upon the previous value. Yes, definitely in that case, that is the sequential circuit. Getting any doubt? Combination and sequential. Simple. In case of combination, output is depend only on the input, and in case of sequential, output is depend input along with the previous outputs. That is the sequential circuit. Okay. Any doubt, guys? Anyone? Okay. So let's talk about combinational circuit, and let us start with the half adder. Now, don't worry about the name. It will be very clear why it is half adder, right? So will be very clear. Now, in this half adder, so once we say adder means you will take two inputs and you will produce an output. So suppose we have input A and B, and we want to produce output carry and sum. So these two outputs we have, and we have two inputs as well. So you can say these are the input and these are the output, right? Now what input combination? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Can you give output? What will be the sum and carry? 0 0. What will be here? What will be the carry if you add 0 plus 1?
1
1
0.
1 0. Carry will be 1 or 0?
0
0
0
1
0 1. What about last?
1
1
1
1
1 0 0
1 plus 1
0 0.
right?
So
So
0.
we will get 1 0, right? Now we got our truth table. So this is the truth table of our half adder, right? Now why it is half adder, I'll come on that. Just you understand, it's a 1-bit adder, simple. Now I want to make circuit for this, right? I want to make a circuit for this. So in order to make the circuit, first what we have to do, we have to make equation for carry and we have to make equation for sum. So let us start with the sum. So I want to make K map, very simple, that is the sum K map. Here A bar A, B bar B, 0 1 2 3. So 0 1 2 3 0 0. Now when you make pair or quad of 1, can we have any option here to make pair or quad? Because diagonally we cannot make. So in that
No,
case
sir.
you have to go with the singleton. So in that case your sum, or you can say S, is equal to
A bar B
A bar B plus
A
A
B
B
bar
bar.
EV bar.
So
Yes,
what is this?
A XOR B
XOR
A XOR B.
B.
Correct. So we got equation for sum. Now let's look into equation for carry. Right. So we have carry A bar A, B bar B. It's a 0 1 2 3. So this will be 1. So what will be the carry output? So you can say
A B
C out.
A.
So we will say C
A
out
B.
here AB. So A dot B. Now we got equation for carry out, we got equation for sum. Now I want to realize the circuit, how circuit will be look like. So we have A input, we have B input. First I want sum. So we have sum here, right? Now I want carry. So for the carry, we have an AND gate and you'll get the carry out. Right? Any doubt till this point? Anyone? How we have start with the truth table. First we form the truth table, then using K-map we get the equation, and from the equation we have draw the circuit. Any doubt till this point? Anyone?
No, sir.
Cool. So now let's understand what is the problem here till now. So suppose I want to add 1 1 plus 0 1. So how you will add? So let's say this is your A and this is your B. So first we'll take half adder and add these two. So you can say 1 plus 1, you'll get 0 and you'll have 1 carry. Now can we add this with half adder? Can we add this with half adder?
तो
सर
जीरो वन आ
3
जाएगा।
इनपुट्स हो गए, उसमें तो 2 इनपुट्स थे।
Exactly. So means that is the problem. Here in this half adder, we have not taken care of C in, or you can say carry in. And that carry in required whenever you add 1 plus 1, any case. So whenever you have 1 plus 1, so carry will come into the picture into the next summation. So means we required another kind of adder that should take care carry also into the picture, right? So in that case, suppose I want a adder which have A as an input, B as an input and carry in as an input. And after that, we will talk about some. Okay, first let me take. First, I'll take the carry. So you can say C out final, and here we have sum. Right now, if we have 3 input, can we take care of this condition 1 1 0?
Yes, sir.
Right. So then let's make it. So you have 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 and 1 1 1. We have 3 inputs. One is A and B. These are the two numbers that we want to add and carry in if it will come from the previous in summation. Now let's look into the carry out and sum. So it's a 0 0, so you'll have 0 0. It's a 0 0 1, so this will be 0 1. This is also 0 1. This will be 1 0. This will be 0 1. This will be 1 0. This will be 1 0 and this will be 1 1. So we got this truth table. So with the help of previous example, we found okay, there is problem. The problem was it doesn't take care of the carry. So then we reformed our truth table. Now the truth table is this one. Now we got the truth table. What next we need to do? We have to take these carry out and some equation. So here we have these outputs and here we have this inputs. Right. So now I want a K-map that will take care, or with the help of K-map, we will make equation for sum and carry. So let's start with the sum. So I want to start with the sum. So here A bar, A, B, C in, both bar, B bar, C in, B, C in, and B, C in bar. Now let's put into these. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 is not there. 1, 2, 3. Then 4 and 5 is not there. 6 is not there. 7. Now, is there any possibility of pair here?
No, sir.
So then everything will be single. So what will be the equation for this? Let's start with here.
A, B bar, C bar.
A, B bar, C in bar plus
A bar,
B bar C.
B
A
bar,
bar,
C.
B bar, C in plus
A
what about
A B
this?
C.
A B C, and what about last?
A bar B C bar.
A bar B C.
In bar.
Right. Now I will take term A separate where we have A. Just I want to simplify further. So I am taking this and this term first. B bar C in bar plus A bar B bar C in plus B C in bar.
तो पहले वाले में भी आएगा प्लस.
हाँ यार, yes, yes, true, true. Right. Now, if you look into this one, what it look like?
तो B XOR C in.
B XOR C in. So let me take this B XOR C in. Now, what about this?
So B XOR C in.
So instead of saying B XOR C in, can we write B XOR C in bar?
Yes.
Now, let me take A plus A bar here. Now again, if you look into this is, suppose this is your T. I have taken, no, this is T bar and this is your T. So in that case, A T bar plus A bar T. This is again XOR?
A XOR B
Yes, sir.
XOR XOR.
So A XOR B XOR C. In. We got this equation for the sum. So you got sum equation. Any doubt till this point? Anyone? Guys, any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Cool. Now let us calculate the equation for C out. So let me draw the K map. So 0 0 1 then 1 1. So 0 0 0 1 then 0 then 1 1. A bar A B bar C in right. So what we can do?
So 3 pair we can make.
We can make 3 pairs. So one pair is this, one pair is this, and one pair is this. So then what will be the C out equation or carry out equation? So let me talk this first. So A C in, what about second? B C in, what about third? A B. A B third. So let me rearrange AB plus BC in plus AC in. This is C out, right? Any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So now we got equation for sum, that is A bar B C in. Now we got carry, or you can say C out is equal to AB plus BC in plus AC in, right? These two equations. So we can easily draw the circuit for this, right? We can easily draw a circuit for this. So let me draw it. So we have A, we have B, we have C in, we have an XOR gate, and you will get sum. And if you say carry, you'll require one AND gate, then you require another AND gate. So it's a A, it's a B, it's a C in. A little bit more, and we required one more AND gate. Connect that. right? And finally, these all AND will go to one OR gate, and you will get your C out. So we, from the equation, we have drawn the circuit diagram, right? Any doubt till this point? Anyone?
No, sir.
Cool. Now I can see some beautiful thing. If we have one half adder, so suppose we have half adder available with us, and we have OR gate available with us, something, right? Now I want to make full adder from there, right? Using half adder and some OR gate, you can say, right? So let's look into how we can reform the things, right? So in order to reform, first of all, let's talk about sum, right? So suppose we have a half adder. Let me erase this. This doesn't look nice. So suppose we have one half adder, right? So you will say this is your half adder, and here input is A and B. Now what will be the sum output? A XOR B, right? And what will the carry output? A dot B. Now I'm saying I have another half adder, right? Now input of this half adder is C in. Now what will be the sum here?
A XOR B XOR C.
A XOR B, that is input, and XOR C in. So finally you got your sum, right? Now let's talk about carry. What will be the output of this?
AB plus BC plus AC.
Is really
A XOR B into C हो जाएगा.
A XOR B dot C. Now if you expand it, what it will be? So let me expand it here. A
AB bar
XOR
C
B.
plus A bar BC.
So A bar BC plus A B bar C, right?
अच्छा
Getting? So you will get
Yes sir.
A bar BC plus A B bar C. We already have AB in our A dot we already have. Now let us think, can we utilize these two to calculate the carry, because sum we already have. So let me draw the key map of carry, because sum is very clear. Now let's work out for the carry. So here A bar A, B bar C in, B C in, bar B C in, right? And the values was 1 1 1 1, right? Now what I am saying, I will make this pair, I'll make this singleton and this singleton. Now can you tell the carry equation if I will do in this way? So what I will get for this pair? AB. What about this singleton? What I will get? This one.
AB bar C plus
AB bar C in plus what about this?
A bar BC.
A bar B C in. Now if you look into these two terms, can we get it from here? And this term we are getting from here. So what we require in order to club them together?
Or
One single OR gate.
OR.
And from here you will get your C out. Getting? Got it?
Yes sir.
Or not? So now what we have done, we have used two half adder and one OR gate to make the circuit. So now you got two choices. You can make full adder in this way, where you have one 3 input XOR gate, one 3 input OR gate, and 3 AND gates, right? Now another option we have two half adder and one OR gate to make the full adder. Now I think you have got the point why it is full adder and why this one is half adder. Can anyone tell why this is full adder?
So we are making pair in this case, and in half adder we are just taking singleton. That's all.
Like just based on the input, just check out the input. Why this is half adder? Because it doesn't take care the carry. But full adder take care the carry as well. If some carry is coming from the previous addition, then full adder able to take care that. But in case of half adder, we do not have mechanism to take care the previous carry. Getting? So that's why that is known as full adder. Any doubt till this point, anyone? Guys, any doubt till this point?
सर पर ये जो एडर बना ये सिर्फ 2 बिट्स का एडर बना है ना?
Exactly. अभी सिर्फ 2 बिट का एडर है कि एक बिट ए की आएगी, एक बिट बी की आएगी, then you will get a output. If carry is there, then also you can take care.
तो सिर्फ 2 बिट के एडर बनाने के लिए मतलब इतना बड़ा सर्किट बन गया तो मतलब अच्छी बात तो नहीं, मतलब कुछ ऑप्टिमाइजेशन ऐसा तो हुई नहीं.
There that is very tiny circuit actually. When you look into your actual processor, it has millions of such circuit inside the processor.
Okay.
Yeah, we are drawing it in the pen and paper, that's why it looks like some bigger, but actually it is not that big circuit. It contains only few transistors to complete this circuit. Okay, so that's true. It can take care only one bit, right? One bit A, one bit B, and one bit carry. Now, what I want to add 1, 1, 1, 0 plus 0, 1, 1, 1. I want to add this, right? So in this addition, I will say this is my A and this is my B. Getting? Now you'll understand the beauty of digital system, right? We have gone through a process and we are able to make 1 bit adder, which can add to 1 bit number, even it will take care the carry if carry is there. So let's add these. So 0 plus 1 you will get 1, 1 plus 1 you will get 0. Now we have carry. So in this moment we have 0, 0 carry. Now we have 1 carry, 1 plus 1 plus 1 you will get 1, and here we have carry, so you'll get 1 plus 1 plus, so it will be 0 and this will be 1. So you can say this is your carry out final and this is your summation. Here we have A and B. Now this A and B I just want to rewrite in a list structure. Suppose I am saying my 1, 1, 1, 0. So I am saying this is my A of 0, this is my A of 1, this is my A of 2, and this is my A of 3. Similarly, I will say 0, 1, 1, 1. So we will write B of 0, B of 1, B of 2, and B of 3. Now instead of 1 bit, it has 4 bit number. And now I want to add them. So for adding these two, first 0th value, I have taken a full adder. So I have taken a full adder where you have A0 and B0 as input and Cin that is equal to 0 in this moment. And this is your full adder. So what will be the output? It will contain two output. One I will say sum of 0 and I will say carry of 0 as a output. Can full adder do this? Now I'm taking 1 bit only. Is full adder have that capability that it can add A0 and B0 and produce S0 and C0? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now I'm saying I will take another full adder. That will feed here. And for this full adder, I will say I have A1, B1, output is S of 1. This is your full adder. And here carry will be C1, that will be out. For third bit, I will take another full adder, that is A2, P2, this is S of 2, and we have another full adder, and this is C2. Now for fourth bit, or you can say last bit of this addition, I have taken A3, B3, and here you have S3, and output is C out, the final output, right? Now if you say I'm writing C out, so let me rewrite here. If we have 4 instances of full adder that are working together, then can we add 4-bit number? Yes or no?
Yes.
Can we add 4-bit here? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. So we can add 4-bit number here, where every 2-bit will go to one full adder. So for 4-bit, we have taken 4 instances of full adder and connect them together so that we can add 4-bit number. Suppose now I want to add 8-bit number. So what modification you will do in this design?
सर 4 4 एडर्स और ऐड कर देंगे.
Exactly. So 4 more 4 adder will come, and then you are able to make 4 8-bit full adder. Similarly, if you want 32-bit adder, you will simply add, or you can say you will club 32-bit full 32 full adders to make 32-bit full adder. Getting any doubt till this point? Guys, any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Now this variety of full adder that is clubbed together, this is known as ripple carry adder. This full adder, or this adder which can take care 4-bit or 8-bit or any number of bits, that is known as ripple carry adder. Any doubt till this point? Anyone?
No, sir. No, sir.
Cool. Now, is there any problem in this full adder? Till now we have seen only good points. Is there any problem? In terms of time?
हाँ सर, बहुत मतलब 4 एडर्स है तो एक एक बिट के लिए एक एडर काम करेगा तो काफ़ी टाइम लग जाएगा. पहले फर्स्ट फुल एडर काम करेगा, फिर सेकंड फुल एडर काम करेगा, फिर थर्ड, मतलब सब एक साथ चलते, साइमल्टेनियसली चलते अगर सब एक साथ, तो ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होता. क्यों अब तो ये कैरी लेगा ना पिछले वाले से, पिछले वाले पे डिपेंडेंट हो गया एक तरह से.
Exactly, means it is a sequence, it is working in sequence wise. So it is waiting for previous output, then only next output will generate. Again waiting for previous output, then next output will generate. Right? So that is like waiting time is very high. Until unless your carry will generate here, you cannot perform this full addition, or you will not get a correct answer of this full addition. So you have to wait till that time. And suppose similarly we are talking about 32-bit adder, so you can think of like how much time it will take to compute the operation, right? It is very time consuming. So in the next lecture we'll talk about this as well, how to reduce the time, right? Any doubt till this point? Anyone? Right, guys, till this point any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Nice. Now I want a circuit which can add and subtract. It can perform both the tasks together. This idea came in my mind. I want a circuit which can add also, which can subtract also, and we have one control for this. So let's think how to realize this idea. So before jumping into that, I just want a table of XOR. Truth table of XOR. So I have A input, B input, and XOR output. Right. Now 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. What will be the output?
0 1 1 0.
0 1 1 0. Right. Now let me take two inputs or two set of combination, this and this first. So I'm just taking these A0 B1, output is 1, 1A is 1, this is 1, output is 0, out. Can we found something here? So here I have fixed B equal to 1. So can you found if B equal to 1, what is the relation between A and out?
Complement.
नॉट गेट लगता है
कौन सा गेट?
ए का नॉट गेट
Not gate means it is taking complement. Now whenever we say B equal to 0, then what we will get? So when direct value. So when you can say B equal to 1 with the XOR, you will get A out equal to A complement. And when B equal to 0, out equal to A. Right? Any doubt till this point? Anyone?
No, sir.
Cool. Now I want to utilize this thing. So here I just made 4 XOR gate. Right. And I'm giving 4 inputs. Let's say this is A of 3, A of 2, A of 1, and A of 0 in this moment. And this I am clubbing all together. Let me say this is your B value in this case. Now when, so here we have out, so you can say out of 3, out of 2, out of 1, and out of 0. Now I'll say when B equal to 1 and A equal to 1 0 1 0. So what will be the out value? What will be the out value?
So 0 1 0 1.
0 1 0 1 means you will get a complement. Getting? So if you want to find out one's complement, what you will do? You can take a series of XOR, or you can say the multiple XOR, where you fix one input as 1, then next input will give the complement. Now in the same series, if I will say B equal to 0 and again A equal to 1 0 1 0, what will be the out value?
1 0 1 0. Same.
1 0 1 0. Any doubt till this point? Anyone? Guys, any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Cool. Now,
Sir, can you explain this one
yes.
once again when B equal to 1 and B equal to 0? I didn't got it.
So when B equal to 1, let's look into this table. If A is 0, it will become 1. If A is 1, it will become 0 because B is 1 always. Same thing I have done here. If B equal to 1, because B is connected with all, so then what output will get? Complement of A. Getting? When B equal to 0, you can refer this table. The whatever the value of A, that will same output it will produce. So this is the A value. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So one idea we have realized, if we want complement, then we can utilize XOR gates. So here we have control. Now we got a control B. If you'll make this 1, then you will get complement. If you'll make this 0, you will get the correct number. Right? So now, before moving forward, let us do some complement and let us do some subtraction. subtraction using 2's complement. Okay. Now I have, let's say, 12 minus 5. So what will be that 12 value? 1100. So this is 12. Now I want to represent minus 5. Sorry, minus 5 instead of 15. I want minus 5.
1011.
So it's normally it's a 0 1 0 1, but I want minus 5, so it will be 1 0 1 1 in 2's complement. Right. Now next what we'll do, we will add them together. So once you add them, you will get 1 1 1 0 1. Now what we are doing in the 2's complement, you will discard this carry and you will get this summation. Right? Any doubt till this point?
No, sir.
Now we have to club these two things together to make adder subtractor unit in one go, where we have a control unit, right? If you want subtractor, the control unit will be 1. If you want addition, the control unit will be 0. Can we make a circuit like this? You can think. Right? So let me quickly draw the circuit. I have 3-4 minutes. So let me quickly draw the circuit and then we will do discussion, detailed discussion in the next lecture. Let me quickly draw it. So I have taken one XOR, I have taken another XOR, I have taken another XOR. As we have seen in the previously, we have taken XOR gate where this and this will be your B of 0, this will be your B of 1, this will be your B of 2, this will be your B of 3. Now this all will control by your C in. Now output of this will go to the full adder circuit, and this one is A of 0. And this C in will feed to here. Now again we will get another full adder. This carry will go. We have another full adder. This carry will go here. S of 1, S of 0, right? A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, full adder, S of 2, then one more full adder, carry will feed here, A of 3 will feed here, full adder, S of 2 will feed here, and here we have carry out. Right? Now, whenever your carry in will be 0, just think, carry in will be 0. Then what will be the output of these XOR gates? What will be the output of these XOR gates?
The same.
It will be same. So means if your Cin is 0, it will treat as this structure, because you are getting B as an input. Right. Now when you say instead of C0 equal to C in equal to 0, it is 1. Now what will happen? What will get here? What will get here?
B complement.
B of complement. right? Now in this complement, if you add 1, so what will get 2's complement,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So now let's look into this. Suppose I want to perform 12 minus 5. So this first value is A and second value is B. Now what we have to do, B will pass through the XOR gate, and as we want as a subtraction, so your Cin equal to 1. So once it is 1, what we'll get here? We will get complement of B inside it. And because this Cin also added into full adder, so this complement will become 2's complement. Right? So how it will work, let me do it for you here. So here we already seen 12 is 1100. Now you will get complement of 5 here. So complement of 5, it will be 1 0, sorry, 1 0 1 0, and you have carry in also 1, that will be 1. Now let's add them together. So what you will get, because it's a full adder circuit, 1 1 1 0 1. Just you have to discard the carry. Can we get subtraction from here? Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
So means we have modified the circuit, add one layer of XOR, and we have one control unit, that is 1, and this control unit will help us to identify that this is act as a adder when Cn equal to 0, and this will act as a subtractor when C equal to 1. Getting or not? Any doubt? Anyone? Guys, any doubt?
No, sir.
And this particular circuit is known as adder subtractor. It's adder and subtractor both together. Got it? So I hope you understand each and every bits of this, and I hope you have enjoyed
Sir-
this process as
sir-
well. Yeah.
सर एक XOR और एक फुल एडर से नहीं हो सकता, ये 4 बनाने की क्या जरूरत थी?
Suppose I want to make full bit, 4-bit subtraction, like here. It's a 4-bit. If you want 1-bit subtractor, yes, definitely one XOR and one full adder is good enough. But that will be only 1 bit. That will not be 4-bit. Suppose I want to make 4-bit, then you require 4 XOR and 4 full adder, as we have done in this case, ripple carry adder. So you can say in the ripple carry adder, we have add a layer of XOR to make it subtractor as well. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So that's it for today. And as we have discussed, there is a problem in ripple carry adder that it is waiting for the carry. So can we solve this problem? So yes, we can solve, but we'll get solution in the next lecture. So we will understand how to solve it, and then we will make the circuit for that. Okay, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so take care, and we'll catch you in the next lecture.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
I do not get your link, invite links.